boy, these deck boards are not as easy as the other ones. There we go. Once I get the first nail up, it's a lot easier. Perhaps it'd be a good idea to set my water and drill and screws in a different spot. That one's a little tougher. And some good nails in there. Welcome back, folks. Another episode of Homestead Fabricator. This is part 2 of rehabbing the deck. As you see, I got the first 3 boards off. That's a lot of work for me, getting down and trying to get those boards up. So now I got a little room I can work in the trenches. Now let's get down in the trench. Oh, that ain't good. Took care of that. Now I'll bring you in and show you how bad this really is. Something got in here and rotted down to here, at least. So I'm going to cut it off about here, and then I'll patch it in. So you get this spaced out just right there. Here. Okay, it's about spaced out right. This spaced here. That should be good right here. That's good there. There. What I did here was, because I'm skipping these boards until I can cut them tomorrow, I staggering these out and using a stick as a spacer, these to basically extend that board. Since it's not putting it down, I have to just set it in here and kind of rough guess best I can. And that's how you can get around if you need to get boards down in a hurry. You just kind of space them out almost exactly as exact as you can, so you can get access to your steps here. That's the important thing. So in case we have to go in the middle of the night somewhere, like a fire, you don't have to jump over, you know, a big gap here. So I got this as close as I can to being on target. So now I could just put this board down and do the next 3, so I could fill in this gap. What works best when I'm pulling these boards up is to have something on this side to pry up against, unless the boards are coming up really easy, because the bars there. What I'm doing is I'm using these boards as leverage. When I put the pry bar in there, pop it up. But yeah, I have to get this part done, so get access to the steps. I'm going to run out of daylight before I finish these boards for the day. Tearing these last couple of boards out really took it out of me. That took over 20 minutes to tear out just 2 boards. And then next, I'm going to show you how I set the next board in place. It's fun stepping over these joists. Okay, that's done. Alright, now I can get this board out of the way. Now when I move this board, I'm only going to have a small gap which anyone can get over if they have to. So, and in case you're wondering why I'm not cutting these boards to length, just for speed, add that, and I didn't have the battery for my circular saw until today. And UPS came. Alright. Okay, that's gapped. Double check the gap here. Good. Down the first screw to hold it. Must have hit a knot. There we go, extra power. Looks like I'm going to have to use extra power all the time. Yeah, if you saw some of these up close, these boards are just a hair different width from each other in some spots. No idea why. They came from the same pile of lumber. So it's like some might be a little more dry than others. Because when I piled up these boards, brought them up to the deck, I noticed some were really heavy and some were light as a feather. And there's one particular reason why I started here. That's because I noticed this board was humped up here, a crown, end to end. So I did that to get the center down, and usually I start on the ends. So then I could have put a screw or so on the end, then I can adjust it, but I had to put the screws down here in the middle. And when I come through the circular saw, I'm just going to zip these right off. Alright, well, that's it for this special video. Check out the other videos on the deck building segment, rehab. So yeah, this is turning out really nice. Boards aren't squeaking because they're held down with screws instead of nails. The joists are pretty good shape. Not too bad for an old deck. Alright, you gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna keep working. I'll just update tomorrow. I'm just gonna be tearing out boards. Battery charge is getting low, so I'm gonna have to put the phone on the charger because that's what I film with. I got these boards down, so now we can get off the deck. My batteries are charging for the circular saw, and then I'll get those trimmed off tomorrow first thing as soon as I get the boards here, because I'm just gonna basically straight edge it and zip right across. So yeah, got pretty far today, not as far as I'd like, because these boards are putting up a fight now, because they use proper nails that are like 4 inches long and at least 10 penny nails. So the board's a little stronger, but now they might be a little weaker because that's where you tended to walk, and the board's a little rotten. So in here it was pretty tough pulling up. So Yeah, that's a challenge working in these conditions, especially getting up now that I don't have a railing here. It's hard to get up and down over here, so I have to watch, you know, what I'm pulling on. So that wraps up this video. So till next time, folks, take care, get out there, do something, have fun doing it.